With Princess Kate and King Charles undergoing cancer treatment, the firm has been relying heavily on Zara Tindall to help carry out royal duties.
A quiet shift in the royal family is about to change everything for Prince William and Zara Tindall. For years, they have stood side by side, more than just cousins. They were trusted allies. But now, little signs show that something big is happening. The bond that once seemed unbreakable may not be as strong as it looks. Has time and royal pressure finally created a distance between them? And could there be a deeper reason behind their changing relationship? Join us as we uncover the shocking truth about Prince William's relationship with Zara Tindall. Chaos in the royal palace. For years, Prince William and Zara Tindall have shared a connection that is deeper than just being cousins. They have been seen together at royal events, supporting each other during difficult times, and also sharing moments that feel more like siblings. But with Prince Harry stepping away from royal life, people have begun to wonder if she has stepped in to fill the empty space left in Prince William's life. However, growing up in the royal family can be tough, but Prince William and Zara always had each other. Unlike many of their cousins, they were close and spent most of their lives together since they were young. Zara was never afraid to challenge him, even when other members decided to treat him in a different way because they knew he was the future king. Their bond grew stronger over time, and Zara became one of the few people William could trust completely. But their relationship is not just about childhood memories. Zara was there for Prince William during some of the hardest moments of his life. Over the years, she has continued to be a source of strength for him, showing up whenever he needed support. But now, Queen Elizabeth seems to favor Zara over him. Will this affect the close relationship between them? The Queen's favorite. Throughout Queen Elizabeth's reign, she maintained a strong sense of duty and fairness. In the royal palace, it was noticed that she had favorites among her grandchildren. While she had great affection for Prince William, some royal experts claim that she shared an even closer bond with Zara Tindall and her brother, Peter Phillips. One reason the Queen may have been drawn to Zara was the difference in their responsibilities. Prince William is said to be the future king, and from a young age, he was expected to carry himself like one. People always watched and judged everything he did, and everyone expected him to always do his best. But Zara had no royal title and no public duties. She could live however she wanted, and this made her relationship with the Queen easier and more comfortable. Another possible reason for this was Queen Elizabeth's close bond with Princess Anne, Zara's mother. Unlike King Charles, who had a complicated relationship with his mother, Princess Anne was famous for her straightforward attitude and hard-working nature. These were qualities that the Queen really admired. That admiration may have extended to her children, giving Zara a special place in her grandmother's heart. Also, growing up in a royal family might look like a strict life, but for Prince William and Zara Tindall, their childhood was filled with fun, adventure, and sometimes a little bit of trouble. They spent a lot of time together at family gatherings, playing games, and finding ways to entertain themselves. One of the places where they had the most freedom was Balmoral Castle, the royal family's private retreat in Scotland. They had different personalities, which made their bond even stronger. Prince William, being the future king, was always reminded of his responsibilities. He was taught to behave properly, follow rules, and prepare for the serious role he would take on. But Zara had no royal title or official duties. She was free to live as she wanted. Sometimes, their playful nature got them into trouble. One famous story from their childhood is when Prince William and their older cousin, Peter Phillips, decided to play with Zara. She was riding a go-kart around Balmoral, enjoying herself, when William and Peter started chasing her, and then she accidentally hit a lamppost. It was a scary moment, but she was not seriously hurt. Queen Elizabeth, who was at Balmoral at the time, saw the accident and was not happy. Prince William later recalled how she came running across the grass, and instead of comforting her grandson, she scolded him. This showed that even as a child, he was expected to take responsibility for his actions in a way that might not have been expected from his cousins. But this incident did not create any distance between them. It made their bond even stronger. They continued to be partners, always looking out for each other. As they grew older, their relationship shifted from childhood games to a friendship built on trust. While many people treated him differently because of his royal status, Zara never did. She spoke to him as an equal, teased him when necessary, and never let him take himself too seriously. This was something he needed, especially as he got older and his responsibilities increased. Zara's easygoing nature was different from the usual royal style. She did not follow the same rules as Prince William, but she knew what they were. This made her one of the few people he could truly be himself around. Even as adults, they were close. Zara was by his side during important moments, including his wedding to Catherine, Princess of Wales. But she had played a bigger role in his life. This was when his world was turned upside down by the sudden loss of his mother, Princess Diana. After losing his mother, Prince William needed people to console him. But did Zara support him during his toughest times? A shoulder to lean on. Losing a mother is one of the hardest things a child can go through, and for Prince William, the pain was even greater because the whole world was watching. When Princess Diana died in a tragic car accident in 1997,
from our very own Foreign Secretary, Robin Cook, who's in the Far East at the moment, that Diana, Princess of Wales, has in fact been killed in that car accident.
He was just 15 years old. He had to cry while standing in front of cameras, shaking hands with strangers, and pretending to be strong when all he wanted was for his mother to come back. At a time when he needed comfort the most, his cousin Zara was there for him. She might not have had the right words to make his pain go away, but she knew how to be present, offering support. She did not try to give him advice or tell him how to feel. She just stayed close, making sure he never felt alone. After the death of Princess Diana, Prince William and his younger brother, Prince Harry, went to Balmoral Castle, where the royal family had gathered. That was when Zara saw the pain her cousins were going through. While many people were focused on managing the public response to Diana's passing, Zara was more concerned about his feelings. She knew that no matter how strong he tried to be, he was still a boy who had lost his mother. During this time, Zara, along with her mother, Princess Anne, played an important role in keeping Prince William and Prince Harry company. She understood that the best way to help someone who is grieving is to remind them that life still exists beyond their sadness. Prince William later shared that he struggled to mourn because he felt he had to be strong for everyone else, especially his younger brother. The expectations placed on him as the future king meant that he could not break down in public, even though he was just a teenager. This was where Zara's presence became even more important. She was one of the few people around him who did not expect him to act a certain way. A few months after Diana's passing, Prince Charles took Prince William, his younger brother, and some of their cousins, including Zara, on a skiing trip. This was an effort to help the boys feel normal again. On this trip, Zara made it her mission to keep them smiling. As the years passed, she continued to be active in Prince William's life. She provided him with a different kind of support. She never pressured him to talk about his feelings, but she was always there when he needed a moment of escape from the weight of his royal duties. When they grew up, he spoke about how difficult it was to lose his mother at such a young age. But through all the pain, Zara was one of the people who helped him move forward. But while she was always there for Prince William, she was also building a life of her own, which was very different from the royal world she was born into. Zara was born into royalty, but she chose a different path. How did she manage to escape royal pressures while staying close to Prince William? Life beyond the crown. Being born into the British royal family means a life of rules, responsibilities, and public duties. But Zara, unlike her cousin Prince William, was given a different choice. She could either live under the pressures of royal expectations or create her own future. From the moment she was born, Zara was already different from Prince William. Her mother, Princess Anne, made a bold decision not to give her a royal title. While some might have seen this as a disadvantage, it actually gave her freedom. Without a title, she did not have to follow royal traditions, attend official engagements, or be watched by the public in the same way that Prince William was. Instead, she was allowed to grow up as a normal child. Her love for sports started early, and it quickly became clear that she had a special talent for horse riding.
Dominated by her love of horses, following in her parents' footsteps to European, world, and Olympic success in eventing.
While Prince William was preparing for a future as king, Zara was spending hours training with horses, dreaming of competing at the highest level. Over the years, her hard work paid off. She became one of the best equestrians in the world, competing in international events and winning major competitions. In 2006, she won the title of BBC Sports Personality of the Year, an award voted for by the public. This was a huge achievement, as it showed that she was being recognized for her own skills rather than just her royal connections. But she did not just stop at winning medals.
Winning sports personality, I felt like, is this a joke? To be given it by the public was an incredible.
She built a career around her love for horses, working in the equestrian industry, and becoming a respected figure in the sport. While Prince William was attending royal meetings and handling state matters, Zara was training, competing, and making a name for herself in a completely different way. Her personal life also followed a different path from most royals. While she was expected to marry someone from a royal background, she chose former rugby player Mike Tindall. They loved each other, and their wedding in 2011 was better compared to Prince William and Princess Catherine's grand ceremony.
See the ivory dress and Duchess satin, I'm told, and silk. She's wearing Jimmy Choo shoes, not that we can see them.
Unlike Prince William, who constantly has to balance his personal life with royal duties, Zara enjoys a much simpler lifestyle. She can go anywhere without bodyguards, make career decisions without the influence of the royal members, and raise her children without the same pressures that he faced. She gets all the good things about being in the royal family, but does not have to do any of the work or follow the rules. Despite her different path, Zara never turned away from her royal family. She attends major royal events, supports her family when needed, and most importantly, is close to Prince William. One of the strongest connections she has maintained is with his family. Their children have grown up together, forming the same kind of bond that she and William had in their younger years. With Prince William and Zara remaining close, how did they keep their families closer? A bond between families. While Prince William and Zara may have taken different paths in life, one thing was constant in their lives. Their families have stayed just as close as they were in childhood. The royal traditions and responsibilities often create distance between family members, but Prince William and Zara made sure that their children share the same kind of bond they once had. Prince William's children are growing up in the royal spotlight, much like he did. They are expected to follow strict rules, attend royal events, and prepare for their future roles. Most especially Prince George, who is the heir to the throne, carries the most pressure just like his father did. Meanwhile, Zara's children live a completely different life. Without royal titles and public duties, they have the freedom to enjoy a more normal childhood. But the two families have made it a priority to spend time together. Whether at royal gatherings, sporting events, or private family vacations, their children are often seen laughing, playing, and enjoying each other's company. The bond between the families showed a strong connection between Prince William and Zara, proving that even as their lives change, family always comes first. One memorable moment that showed their close relationship happened during the Christmas service in 2023. As the royal family greeted people outside the church, Princess Charlotte was given a bouquet of flowers. Instead of keeping them for herself, she handed them to her cousin Mia, showing the good relationship that runs in their families. Zara's husband, Mike Tindall, has also become a key figure in their relationship. Most royal couples always find it hard to fit in, but he easily became part of the family. His friendly nature and funny personality have made him very popular with the royals, especially with Prince William. The two men have often been seen joking around at events, proving that their connection is more like that of brothers than in-laws. Their families also come together for major sporting events, something that both sides are passionate about. Whether it is supporting Zara's equestrian competitions, attending rugby matches, or watching tennis at Wimbledon, their love for sports has become another reason for them to bond. These shared experiences create lasting memories, ensuring that their children will grow up with the same relationship that Prince William and Zara had in their own childhood. But as much as they have tried to keep their families connected, there has been one challenge that no amount of love and effort could fully fix, and that is the growing distance between William and Prince Harry. As tensions between the two brothers increased, Zara found herself in an uncomfortable position. Will she be able to bring them back together? The growing tension between brothers. For most of their lives, Prince William, Prince Harry, and Zara Tindall shared an unbreakable bond. They grew up together, supported each other through personal struggles, and shared moments of laughter and joy. But as the years passed, things changed. The relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry began to fall apart, and Zara suddenly found herself caught in the middle of a family feud that the entire world was watching. The tension between William and Harry did not appear overnight. It was something that built up over time, with disagreements growing into something much bigger. When Prince Harry decided to step back from royal life in 2020 and move to the United States with Meghan Markle, it led to a lot of issues. Prince William, who had spent his whole life preparing to be king, struggled to understand his brother's decision. Meanwhile, Prince Harry felt that he had no choice but to leave in order to protect his family's privacy. For Zara, this situation was painful. She had always been close to both brothers, and now she was in an uncomfortable position. She loved them both, but she could not ignore the fact that they were no longer on good terms. Unlike other family members who openly took sides, Zara tried to remain neutral. At royal events, it became clear that things were not the same. During King Charles's coronation in 2023, Zara was seen sitting near Prince Harry, but she did not try to have a conversation with him. It looked like she was trying to keep her distance and was not sure of how to act around her cousin. Later, Zara tried to bring them together, hoping to remind them of the bond they once had. She had seen how much they had been through together ever since they lost their mother. She just wanted things to go back to the way they were. But no matter how hard she tried, the tension between the brothers was too deep. The situation became even more complicated when her husband, Mike Tindall, made his feelings clear. In an interview, he dismissed rumors that he would participate in Harry's Invictus Games, an event created by Prince Harry to support injured veterans. Some saw this as a quiet way of showing loyalty to Prince William, showing that Zara's family had chosen their side. Over time, the relationship between Zara and Harry collapsed. She still cared about him, but with the growing tension between the brothers, maintaining a close relationship became more difficult. Her decision was not to get involved in the public battle, and she continued to support Prince William in the same way she always had. As Prince Harry became more distant, did Zara step in to fill the space he left? The sister he never had. While Prince William's life became more complicated, the only person that was there for him was Zara. She was always there for him. While others in the royal family took sides and distanced themselves from the growing tensions, Zara was present, offering William the kind of support that only a close family member could provide. With Prince Harry moving further away, both physically and emotionally, there was a missing piece in William's life. For years, William and Harry had been a team, facing the challenges of royal life together. But now, things were different. Prince William had to handle the weight of his responsibilities without his younger brother by his side. Zara did not try to replace Prince Harry, but she did become an important person that he could rely on. She was someone who understood the pressures of being royal, but because she had no official title and responsibilities, she was also free to live outside of the palace. This made her one of the few people William could talk to without worrying about the consequences. She did not speak to the press or try to put herself into royal matters. Instead, she supported him in her own ways. Whether it was sitting next to him at events, sharing private moments of laughter, or simply being there when things became overwhelming, she proved that she was one of the people he could truly trust. One of the biggest signs of their deep bond came in 2013, when Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, chose Zara as one of Prince George's godparents. This was no small decision. Godparents in the royal family are carefully selected, often based on trust and good relationships. By choosing Zara, he was making it clear that she was one of the most important people in his life. Even in recent years, as Prince William faced personal struggles, Zara continued to stand by him. In 2024, when Catherine revealed her cancer diagnosis, he found himself under pressure. Not only was he dealing with his wife's illness, but King Charles was also battling cancer at the same time. The royal family was going through one of its most difficult periods, and he had to carry much of the responsibility. At Royal Ascot, just a few months after Catherine found out about her illness, Zara was seen holding onto his arm. This small but strong action showed that she was supporting him during this tough time. With King Charles facing health issues and Prince William stepping up as the future king, the royal family is entering a new era. As he takes on more responsibilities, he needs people around him who he can trust completely. Zara looks like the only one he can trust. Unlike other members of the royal family, she has never tried to take advantage of her royal connections. She has never used her status for personal gain. Instead, she has been independent, focusing on her career, her family, and her love for horses. But despite her choice to live a private life, she has always been there when her family needed her. Some mentioned that Prince William will try to give her an official role within the royal family. However, it is unlikely that Zara would ever take on the royal role. She enjoys the life she has built outside the palace and values her personal life. But she will continue to play an important role in the life of Prince William. What do you think about Prince William and Zara Tindall's relationship? Has their bond stayed strong, or is there something deeper happening behind palace doors? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.